Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, temperatures are pretty seasonal for today, very close to our seasonal average. In fact, we had highs into the 30s, 40s, and 50s in our region. So we had 30s in Lakeview and Mount Shasta City, 40s for Klamath Falls and Montague, and 50s west of the Cascades. 54 was the official high temperature in Medford. Now, the area of low pressure that gave us the showers over the last couple of days is offshore and going to continue to move north to south, but there's a big atmospheric river moving into California at this particular time. In fact, you can see it raining from San Francisco down towards Los Angeles, but this is all going to be tracking up towards the north and the east, and it'll start to change our weather for tomorrow. It won't really do a whole lot for us tonight, though. We're going to be looking at pretty cold conditions, east side into the 20s, 20s into the Shasta Valley, so very cold for tonight. We should stay below freezing in the Rogue Valley. The only place going to stay above freezing will be along the Oregon coast at 40 degrees for Brookings. But for tomorrow, we'll be looking at widespread rain and snow, mostly snow east of the Cascades. We'll be looking at rain and snow for the Shasta Valley. We could be looking at some snowflakes briefly here into the Rogue Valley early tomorrow morning before quickly changing it over to rain. Then we'll be looking at some pretty windy conditions as well. We do have that wind advisory for the Rogue Valley and the Shasta Valley for most of the day tomorrow and into Monday as well. So here's your futurecast. You can see that snow is starting to develop early morning over by Mount Shasta City, and all this activity moving from the south towards the north. So we'll continue with bands of snow east of the Cascades and snow initially starting off for Shasta Valley, and then eventually once we get into the afternoon, especially in the late afternoon, it'll start warming up to where we'll see at least a rain-snow mix, if not all rain at that time. Here in the Rogue Valley, again, we'll just be looking at a few flakes early on, and then it'll warm up quickly to where we'll just see rain showers throughout the day. Same kind of scenario from Monday, except the showers will slowly start to taper off once we get later into the day on Monday and into Monday evening. And then by the time we get towards Tuesday, the system kind of fizzled out and moves off to our east, and we're going to be looking at a pretty nice day for Tuesday, although we may see a bit more cloud cover just kind of hanging out and being a little bit on the pesky side. But in terms of our rainfall amounts, you can see the real bullseye is pretty obvious. Mount Shasta City going to get hit really hard with a lot of rain in this particular system. It will still be pretty wet along the Oregon coast, but that south to north flow is going to give a lot of moisture over towards Mount Shasta City. In fact, stepping out of your way here for Siskiyou County, you can see a lot of snow, up to 3 feet possible over in Mount Shasta Ski Park. Mount Shasta City itself, we could be looking at 3 to 6 inches. Same amount for Weed, and then you head up towards the north, just about an inch maybe at most for Wairika and Montague. Still some mountain snow off to our west. Now looking at the Oregon snowfall amounts, you can see it'll definitely be lighter amounts. 4 to 8 inches along the Oregon Cascades, and as you head off towards the east, generally a couple inches maybe over for Lakeview, but some decent amounts over into the mountains east side. So we're going to be looking at about 1 to 3 inches also for Klamath Falls. So the colder air mass that's over us right now, it kind of digs in and gives us that moisture for tomorrow. That'll move from south towards the north and kind of hang out from Monday. And then Tuesday, we get a little bit of a break. So we're going to be looking at pretty chilly conditions because we got all this blue on this particular map. But Tuesday and part of Wednesday, at least for now, looks dry. And then we have another shot of some moisture coming in from the northwest. And the interesting thing here, besides tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, we could be looking at some very low snow levels. So there's another chance that we could be looking at some snowflakes by the time we get towards Thursday morning. But Friday and Saturday, we'll just have a chance of showers, regular rain showers by then. So here's your 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast. We'll stay into the 50s for the next several days. Pretty rainy though for tomorrow and into Monday. Northern California will see some rain and snow for Sunday and Monday, but Tuesday and Wednesday look pretty dry. And for the Klamath Basin, also plenty of snow for tomorrow. Eventually it'll warm up to where you'll see some rain later in the day on Sunday, and then again, of course, for Monday. Cascades, you're going to see a lot of snow over the next several days. The best chance of snow will be Sunday, and then once again on Friday. And for the Rogue Valley, again, we could be looking at some rain snow early in the morning, and then once we get towards Tuesday, it'll dry out, and more activity by the end of the week.